Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Here's Resident Evil 2, the board game Malformations of G Expansion box. It comes in a nice box, one that you can actually keep in the series, with pictures on the back of what you want. Not a whole lot in here, so for storage purposes, you probably want to get them out of this box. But this is a regular size box and a regular durability box. And I bring that up because a lot of the expansions are not. When you open the box up, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a big tile, a rule book, and you're going to have this little set where things will fit in here. We'll take a look at everything, but we're going to start as we normally do with the rules book that you have here. When you open it up, you're going to see a picture of all the components and a list of what you have. Excellent. That should be in every rule book ever made, and a picture of the double-sided tile that you're going to get. You're going to get some additional content and how it works with these bases. Now, these bases are going to be a little bit bigger than what you're going to see outside of the crocodile. So it's going to tell you kind of how those move and how collisions will work. You're going to get a scenario brief on 6A, the battle on the elevator platform, and uncontrollable monstrosity. So a couple extra scenario upgrades here that you can put in, and that's what this is going to give you. Here is the tile that will be included. It's a double-sided tile. It's a bigger one. It's a 4x4, so it's one of the bigger tiles that you will have. You can see the little red mark, which is impassable. So you do have this custom insert that's really nice. Everything fits in here. Not a whole lot of empty space. All these cards could have been doubled up, but you do need room for these big ones right here. So what are you going to get? You're going to get some new B items that will be included in here. Magnum rounds, grenade rounds, and a magnum to shoot with. So I'm not going to do too much spoilery stuff with that, but that's what is in here. Then with these big cards, you're going to get some Birkin Stage 4 cards and some Birkin Stage 2, which are really cool. I really like this one with the eyeball. It's just something that's always very iconic to me from the game. So these will be added in. I'm not going to do too much because some people aren't going to want to know these. Very similar to what comes in the base game. It's all printed at the same time. A little thin, not great, but I do like the artwork on it. You have some numbers that are clearly seen. This font could have been a lot bigger. Look how much empty space there is right there. I mean, there's more empty space than there is words, so they could have definitely been bigger. The font is very small. Be aware of that. Let's take a look at the Birkin Stage 2. It's a very cool miniature. Now, mine is all painted up. Yours will be different. So yours will just come one color, but I wanted to show you what it looked like once it was all painted up. You can kind of see that's pointing out, and that goes further out than the base is. So there's some definition there. You see the eyeball coming up. This is a really, really, really cool looking miniature. Yours, like I said, will come plain, but it's a very neat looking guy. Here is Birkin Stage 4. This is a very big miniature compared to the heroes, let's say, and there are additional rules for this thing to move around. You can see his mouth is starting to open up. He has scales in the back. His skin is just about all gone, and he is a force to be reckoned with. There are the eyeballs in their finalized formation. Very, very cool miniature. Very big, very fun. When you put this on the table, people are going to come by and take a look at it. So this is a really, really neat miniature, and one that I think that is very fun to play with. So here's Resident Evil 2, the board game Malformations of G Expansion. Obviously, this is going to be an expansion of the Malformations of G, so you're going to want that if you're going to have this in, because the scenario upgrades are for that. You do get 2 additional stages for the Birkin, which is really, really cool, and they're very, very nice miniatures for this set. They do add a lot of presence to the game. They look cool. They bring me back to the video game. I like them quite a bit. The extra big tile that you get, I always love that variety. Is this somewhere you would start at? No, I'd probably start with Malformations of G, before you get the expansion to it. But it's a neat little thing, and you see what you get based on price. You'll see if it has value for you. It is one I really enjoy. I like having the additional stages. It brings me back to the video game. I wouldn't say I'm like the hardcore of video game. This is one of the few that I actually played through with my wife. I really do enjoy this video game. It was probably the peak of Resident Evil to me, personally. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and this does bring back a lot of memories. And one I'll go ahead and recommend to you. It's going to be a keeper for me. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.